This coffee is like heaven right now. It is 2:44 p.m. I want to say I woke up like maybe 30 minutes ago. Now before you start judging, just know that we just got back from the States only 2 days ago, so the jet lag is really kicking in. We went to sleep at 6 in the morning today and didn't wake up until 2 p.m. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, hi, I am Nathaly, Raya, and I really hope you guys get to stick around for more videos in the future. For today's video, I am going to be doing a little talk through, get ready with me, using the new Becky G and Colourpop collab. I actually placed this order over 3 weeks ago. I am now in Germany, so it did take a little bit longer than the usual. So when I found out it got delivered the next day, we had to go to Arizona, and we were in Arizona for a little over 2 weeks. We just got back, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, so I went straight to the mail office and picked it up, and I did get a chance to play with the Salvaje palette already. I haven't opened the loose highlighters or the lippies. So in this collection, there is a total of 8 products. There is the $18 Salvaje palette, and I'll show you guys really quick what it looks like. You get all of these beautiful colors right here. You also get 2 loose highlighters. These, I believe, are $7 each. I have not opened those yet. I haven't tried them, so I will be opening them with you guys. And lastly, in this collection, you get 5 different lipsticks. There is 3 matte and 2 satin, and these go for $6.50 each. But anyways, before we continue, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below right now. Also, make sure you click that little notification bell button. It's right next to the subscribe button, so you guys don't miss out from any of my upcoming new videos. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram at Nathaly Raya, that's how you can find me. And now, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so I like to go in with my aloe vera soothing gel spray right here. You can find this in Amazon or TJ Maxx. I get all of mine at TJ Maxx. The second thing that I do on my makeup routine is apply some moisturizer. This is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen SPF 30. Now, I've been applying moisturizer for the longest time already. I want to say like maybe 3 years ago. I would do the aloe vera, the primer, and then go straight into my foundation, and I would never ever moisturize my face. But ever since I got this, I have no need to apply primer. I love the moisturizer itself. It honestly makes me feel good inside. I feel like I'm actually protecting my skin, and that is something that you really want to feel because it's really good. There is a few Aveeno's moisturizers. Don't just get any one. Honestly, I recommend to do this one. I've seen a few other ones, but they don't have the SPF 30. They're either SPF 15 or there's no SPF. Now, those are cheaper. This one is $15, but it is definitely the best one. Okay, so while I let my moisturizer just kind of sit in there before I apply my foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I swear my eyebrow routine changes so much. I am now using the Milani Stay Put brow, and this is in the shade medium brown. Since my hair color does change a lot, I like to change my eyebrow color as well, so I feel like this medium brown really works on me. I like to apply some of this aloe vera on the cap. I feel like I get a lot more of the product when I do wet the brush. Eyebrows are such a boring process and could take anyone so long. And there we go. We got a full set of eyebrows. I know I usually do them super natural. However, I've been making them a little bit thicker. I told you guys the way that I do my eyebrows changes all the time. Okay, the next thing that I like to do is apply some concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I do feel like this has a peachy undertone, so this works so good for my under eyes. And this is in the shade Light. So what I like to do is apply this over my blemishes, my dark spots, and I like to let it sit a little bit under 1 minute. But I do this just so I could get that full coverage, because if I go in right away with the beauty blender, I feel like the beauty blender picks a lot of the product up and then it was good for nothing. Besides, you guys heard my sleeping schedule right now, so I definitely need this. Okay, next up is my foundation. I am currently using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. Now, I do have oily skin, so this is probably not the best foundation that I could be using right now. However, I did get it. I do like it. I feel like this is absolutely full coverage and I only need one coat of foundation. Like, I have never gone back to apply a second coat. But I will say, since I do have an oily skin, this is not a great combo just because this is really, really oily. Before I apply my translucent powder, I'm going to be doing a little bit of contour. This is the Maybelline Master Contour by Face Studio. Now, the reason why I own this is because I did a underwater makeup challenge. So if you guys want to check that out, I will leave the link down in the description below. The concealer is not the best formula. However, the contour side I like, and I've been using it for quite some time already. But it is very, very light, and I just like to use this so I could guide my contour area instead of doing a very dark contour and then messing it up, and then cleaning is just such a disaster. So this always works really good. So what I like to do is suck in the cheeks. So that's exactly where I go in. For this process, I don't do any sweeping motions. I just bounce the beauty blender up and down. And then when I get to the nose, I like to pinch the beauty blender and then bring it up a little bit. Going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Conceal. This is in the light medium honey. Now when I apply my concealer, I don't go all the way up. I just bring it right there and I just drag it down. I also like to let that sit for a few seconds. So I usually start off at the chin and then I move on to the forehead, just so the under eye area gets a little bit more time. I do the edges first, so I like to do the entire bottom, smooth that out, blend it out. To set all of that into place, I am using the translucent Airspun powder. The first place that I like to apply it obviously is my under eye, because that is what creases the most. It is crazy. Don't worry, you're not alone. It creases on me too. I do try and avoid this area from any powder because I like to go in and clean out the eyebrows. So I'm going back in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. For my bronzer, I am going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium brown, and I do go in with a smaller brush first. And then finally I go in with a bigger brush. This bronzer will literally bring me back to life. I also use this exact same bronzer for my nose contour. Gotta clean the lips. Finally, I could go into the Salvaje palette. Love the names of Becky G. You did it. Let me just read you some of my favorites really quick. So there is Celosa. Love it. So this is Celosa right here. I love Patrona. This is Patrona right here, the second one. Also love Corona. You know, a queen and never lets go of her crown. And then I also love Lola. This is the most perfect transition shade. And you know, while we're at it, I'll show you a few more. This is Sirena right here. So good. This next one is called Sangria. And then you have Estrella. This is like the perfect highlighter right here. And then the rest are pretty basic. You have a light brown Caramelo right here, a dark brown called Cafecito, the light one, which is going to be used a lot, it's called Luna. There's a deeper red brown right here called Malbec, and then Vibra, which is like, I want to say a blue with a hint of green. Now lately what I've been doing is applying the product just on one side so you could see. This entire side has Lola and then the back has nothing. And I kind of just press it onto the skin, and I do that just so I could get like the most product out of it. And I continue to do that until the entire crease is covered, like so. And then I go back in and do little circular motions and then back and forth wiper motions. Another thing that I like to do is look at this line and the way that it's going, and I like to apply the eyeshadow in that same direction because I feel like it's so weird when you have this line going up like that and then your eyeshadow going down. Like, I do not get that. So what I'm gonna do now is creating an ombre wing liner. So I am gonna be using some of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm using a fine liner brush. Now this one is from Real Techniques, however I cut all around it just to make it a lot thinner. Okay, so having that conceal wing liner makes it a lot easier for me to see. Alright, so now that we have our eyeliner on, I'm gonna go ahead and start applying some of the shadows. So I'm gonna be doing shimmers this time. The first shade that I'm gonna go in is with Corona right here. It's gonna go on the first 1/3 of our liner. Next up, I am going in with Celosa, which is this one right here. Love the name, Celosa. Just saying Celosa, I think it's cute. And this is obviously gonna go on the middle portion of the wing. And then last but not least, I'm going in with Patrona right here. Okay, I know this is a drastic change. I did put on my eyelashes and I applied some mascara on my bottom lashes. You guys, look at how long my eyelashes are, the bottom ones. I mean, top ones are pretty extra too. So these are my all-time favorite lashes. These are by Salon Perfect. You can actually find these at Walmart. I feel like Walmart is the only place that carries these. I've gone to Sephora, I've gone to Ulta, Target, and Walgreens, CVS, and I could never find them. Yes, a lot of those places do have this brown, however this particular style no one has. It comes with 5 pairs and these are absolutely my favorite. I've told you guys hundreds of times the way that I do it. Whenever you see someone with a glam makeup, you can notice like that if they have fake lashes. I don't think I would ever join that style. I mean, I am wearing fake lashes. I love fake lashes. This is what I prefer to do. I like to go under. It just looks 100 times more natural. Anyways, besides the point, if you guys would like an updated eyelash routine, just let me know that in the comments. I would love to show you guys how I apply them. Anyways, I can now move on. I am gonna go ahead and apply some blush. I don't know exactly where it's at, so I'm just gonna reach into the James Charles palette. I literally cannot see it and I do not want to get up. This is known to be kind of like universal. So I'm just gonna dip into this light pink right here and maybe a little bit of that orange, so tiny bit, and then go back into that pink. Is that doing anything? I cannot see. Oh, okay, yeah, that worked. Ooh, that actually worked perfect. Okay, same thing. Pink, dab, pink again. Okay, we can get rid of this since that was definitely not the intention to be doing my makeup with another palette, but whatever, I only used it for the blush. I almost forgot, I actually have to go back into Lola and I'm using a very small brush, and I'm gonna be using this for my under eyeshadow. Like, how can you forget about this? Alright, so now going into the highlighters, I am excited to open these up. Ooh, the name to this one is called Chisme. Love it. You know what? The most hilarious thing, my husband, about a few months ago, he was like, what is a Mexican's favorite kind of cheese? And to me, it's queso fresco or queso cotija, so I literally said that. And then he goes, no, it's Chisme. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever, and I already told 100 people that joke. Anyway, so let's try this first one. So this one looks a little bit gold. Oh, that's actually really nice. It's not as gold as it looks in the jar. I'm gonna put that one aside really quick, and then this next one is called Princesa. Who calls me Princesa? Oh, my mom actually calls me Princesa. She has me under Princesa on her phone, and then my dad has me under Hermosa. The other one is more gold and this one's more silver. Whoa, it turned out to be a little bit pink. They're definitely not a huge thing. What I'm gonna do is put both of them onto my cap. I'm gonna mix them together, and that's what I'm gonna use for my highlighter. That is way too much product. Oh, that's... It's not the best in person. I mean, I can make it look good. I'm just gonna continue and highlighting the rest of the face. I feel like this could be a little bit too dark for my inner eye, so I'm just gonna go into the palette and apply Estrella. Okay, yeah, this is working a lot better. We're almost done, and now let's get started with the lippies. This one is called Mija. This is the Ultra Satin Lip. That is very pretty. I love it. This one is called Chola. This one scares me a little bit. This is also another Ultra Satin. Yeah, this one is a little bit too dark. It's like a mixture of burgundy and brown. Next one is called Secreto. I love that. An ultra matte lip, also a really cute color. Oh, I love that one. This one kind of reminds me of the Hudson by Anastasia. Besame up next. It's an ultra matte. Don't know how I feel about this one yet. Oh. Okay, this one is called Flor. This is another ultra matte. Okay, this one is sexy AF. So I decided that for my lips today, I'm going to be using a darker shade and a lighter shade. First, I'm going to go in with Secreto, applying this on the edges of my lips. And next, I'm going to go in with Mija. And there we go. Alright guys, that is it for this video. That is it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been so long since I've done a full glam. My last makeup video was over 1.5 months ago, and the last time I sat down to film a video was over 2 weeks already because there's just been so much going on. I thought it would be good for me to sit down and film for you guys. I love the way that this look came out. Obviously, I love the lips. I have always loved Colourpop's lipsticks. The only thing that I didn't like were the highlighters. I don't think I'll ever use them again. However, the palette and the lipsticks I will be using, that's for sure. Today's shout out goes out to Russell Robinson. Russell, thanks for the love and support. And if any one of you guys will also like a shout out, all you have to do is make sure to be subscribed and comment anything your big ol' heart desires. I love you all. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not subscribed to join the Raya family, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.